Okay guys, I'm back with another video update. I've been checking out the pawn shops around town, well mainly one pawn shop, Cash Converters. Been seeming to have some decent luck there recently, so I've been going to the other locations as opposed to the one closest to my house. And this is what I picked up recently. Alright, the first couple of things are going to be non-horror and stuff for my son. So I'll just get started. Okay, first up we have Teen Titans. This is the old, cartoon show from the early 2000s. This has 6 episodes on it. I don't know if it's the first 6. It may be. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I picked this one up for my son because he's recently gotten really into Batman, and I figured, well, this has got Robin in it and his superhero team. This is, you can see here, it's an old Snapcase DVD. There's the listing of the 6 episodes. I remember liking this one a lot. It kind of has an Asian flavor with the animation. That was really big 10 years ago. Right, next up we have an Invader Zim. This one's a 2-discer. Comes with 9 episodes. They had the other 2 editions, volumes of this. This is volume 1. And they also had 2 and 3, but didn't really have that much money, so I just got him the first one. Although I probably should go back and grab the other 2 editions before they're gone. Alright, and this last one is actually worth a little bit of money, and that's Project Elf. And this is the TV movie after the show was canceled that came out back in I think 1996. And for some reason this movie is going for a lot of money on eBay and Amazon. I don't know why. I've seen the prices range anywhere from $40 to $120 if it comes with the keychain. I guess it was really sold with the keychain. But the only reason why I knew this was worth any money is because whenever I used to go to Game Cycle, they'd have it with its they'd have it put with the rare DVDs, and they put them up high. It's so stupid because most times people don't even realize they're even there unless they actually look. So they're buying these things and they're putting them up way high so you can't really tell, and then so no one ever picks it up. But it's kind of a unsavory practice because they don't pay a lot of money for their DVDs at Game Cycle, but then they look on eBay and say, oh, this one's worth a lot of money, so they want and jack it up. But luckily for me, over at Cash Converters, they're not researching the things they take in. So, but the thing about these high prices on eBay and stuff like that, you can price anything you want, but someone still has to be willing to pay for it. So I'm happy to have it, but I probably wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't worth anything, for whatever that's worth. Alright. Next up, this one's a concert DVD. I picked it up because of the cover. And this one's called Kill Whitney Dead, Scene of the Crime. I never even heard of this band before. I just was looking, and they had it, mixed in there with the movies. And at first I thought it was a movie. I was like, whoa, I gotta get this. And then I was disappointed when I found out it was a band. And then I was gonna leave it, but I figured, well, this is the kind of thing that I'm probably never gonna see again. Look at I'm messing up the video here. Let's see. I guess this girl here, I've seen her in one of the videos. I was checking on YouTube, so I wanted to find out more about this band. It's kind of like a death metal type band, where the guy goes ooh with his voice and stuff like that. I'll probably never really watch this, but I just got it because I like the artwork. Alright, so that's Scene of the Crime, Kill Whitney Dead. Alright. Next up, we have Havoc 2. I guess the full title is Normal Adolescent Behavior, Havoc 2. Havoc, the first movie, is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine because it stars Anne Hathaway, and she became famous initially for doing those Princess Diary movies in Elle Enchanted, and then she got to a point where she wanted to do a screw you to her preteen type movies that that she was making. So she made one about these like, you know, these bad teenage girls that get, you know, mixing in with the wrong crowd. She did like a fair bit of nudity in that one when she was still fairly young. So this is the in-name only sequel. I've been interested in this too. So when I saw it there for a cheap price, I decided I'd pick it up. I haven't watched it yet. Oh, there we go. I'll check this one out soon. I'll get some free time. Alright, let's see. Go to the next one here. I've got stuff falling all over the place. This one here is a double dip, which I don't like doing that much, but sometimes I'll do. And it's Reservoir Dogs. And as you can see here, this is the gas tank edition. I paid $2 for this. Originally, I wasn't going to pick this one up. I've shown my other edition before, the Steve Buscemi Mr. Pink edition. But I was looking at this one, and it really is a nice edition. As you see here, it's like a giant match book, that's what you would call it. You see, there's the matches. There, I won't bother messing with that. This one here on this says, "Don't forget to tip your waitress," which is like the main topic at the beginning of the movie. And then there's some images of the film on the digipack. I don't know if I'm ever going to really watch this. I just pretty much bought this one for the packaging. The guy probably sold this, whoever owned it, because I just probably picked up the Blu-ray set that just came out. Alright. I was actually kind of excited about this next find. I didn't even know it even existed on DVD until I saw it the other day. And that's The Lost World. And this one here actually comes with two versions of the movie. Let's see here. The 1960 version, which I guess is probably the main one on the disc, and then the 1924 or 1925 version as well. I took the disc out of the case out of the slipcover so I can make it easier, because it's really hard sometimes to do it one-handed. Here we go, and there's the actual cassette DVD case. There's the back. Do that right. This is the 1960 version, and I'm assuming this is probably the 1925 version, which actually has a nice disc card on that too. I'm not sure. I think I remember watching this when I was a kid. I don't remember. Not 100% on that. Alright. Next up, we have Blood Trails. I haven't got a chance to watch this one. When I saw it, I just had to pick it up. It's got mixed reviews on IMDb. So I guess it's a German movie. It's about this girl that goes was it trail riding on her bike with her boyfriend, and I guess some serial killer like starts stalking her or something. I don't know. I'll have to give this one a watch soon. It looks interesting anyways. Alright. Yeah, I'll do it this one. Next up we have Parasite. This is an out-of-print Anchor Bay edition. There is another edition too that came out a couple years before that's also out of print. This one is widescreen and it's enhanced too, whereas the initial release through Full Moon isn't. This film was directed by Charles Brand, who started up Empire Pictures and then later on Full Moon Pictures. And this film was most notorious for being Demi Moore's debut movie. I haven't seen this one since the 80s. I remember just thinking it was so-so, but normally this is the kind of thing I'd probably pass by back in the day, but you know, now not so much, especially the older Anchor Bay stuff. I love collecting that stuff. Now my next pickup actually is a Full Moon release, and it's Cemetery High. I never even heard of this one before, but I saw it and knew I just had to have it. The reviews on IMDb are bad for it. I guess it's about these girls here who have been assaulted, and they decide to create a hit squad that's going to take out all the pervy guys or something like that. I guess it's a dark comedy or something, so I don't know. Watch this one maybe one night when I'm drinking or something. Right, next up we have Critters 2. Been meaning to pick this one up for a while. I was going to pick up the 4-pack, but I didn't really want to spend that kind of money. They want too much money for that, in my opinion. It should be no more than like in the $5 to $10 range, but they want like sometimes $15 for it. But I've actually watched this one more than the original, so I'm happy to have this one. Okay, my last pickup for this update is The New Daughter. This is a horror film. Don't let the disc art fool you, because this movie, it looks almost like it's one of those, like an action movie. You got Kevin Costner here holding a shotgun with somebody in the shadows, like, keep away from my daughter, or whatever kind of look on his face. This film was directed by the guy that made the original Wreck. This one's a really decent movie. I was really surprised by this one. I had seen this one around for a bit, and I always passed up on it until one day I decided I'd actually check it out. Can't remember, someone was talking about it on YouTube a while back, saying it was actually decent, and it is. It's a good movie. I won't get into the plot or anything like that, but I enjoyed it a lot. Alright guys, this is my update. It might be the last one for a little bit. I got some things I need to do. But until next time, I'll talk to you later.